I've been with many motorcycle clubs in the past, all hardcores, and I got my nickname, the Undertaker, from that, because when they had a problem or something had to be taken care of, I was one of them that was sent in.
Well, Undertaker had that nickname because he was what's often known as a club enforcer. If there was an infringement or someone did something against the club or against one of the club members, he was a guy who would be sent out to go ahead and fix that problem.
If somebody does something wrong to you, it's taken care of. It don't go through the court systems and all this. It is taken care of. You got your everyday biker. That's the guy who likes to ride, just likes to ride. Then the hardcores it's a whole new lifestyle. It is their lifestyle. It's the way they run it. It's the way they look at it, and that's the way it is. You know, I live life for the moment. I live life for whatever it gave me. I don't care. You know, I go out and have a good time. No matter what you're doing, who you're doing it with, or what you're doing. I feel empty. I felt empty. Is there a reason? Is there a reason to be here? I held people in my arms that died. And that's what made me feel, and I had no remorse, no feeling, no worries. I didn't care. I did not care. And that's what started making me the feeling, why don't I care? That's one reason why I started coming to the church here.
I think with Undertaker, there was a gradual change in his life, that he had known that God existed. He had known that Jesus Christ had died for his sins, but he was never around a group of people, a community of faith where he could really fit in and trust people in much the same ways that he had grown to trust those in the bike clubs that he had, where there was that intense loyalty and confidentiality and trust.
More to life than just getting out there and getting in a fight. I'm trying to phrase the words right here. Than just getting in a fight. So anyway, the changeover is I got the Lord in my heart. I got Jesus in my heart. My heart was stone cold. It's warm now. With my past lifestyle, I have learned that the Lord has forgiven. He has forgiven me. He shouldn't never have. I should have never been forgiven for what I did. But he has, and I know it. I get goosebumps every time I talk about it.
Well, I've ridden motorcycles all my life, and as a pastor, I wanted to use that desire to connect with motorcycles and with others who ride them and do a special day where we would really connect with bikers. And I'd mention that from time to time, and I think that Dave eventually got tired of me just talking about it, and in a typical, almost gruff kind of biker way, got in my face a little and said, hey, when are we going to do this event? Are we just going to talk about it? So at Motorcycle Sunday, when it's time for the bike blessing, I have to admit that it's a powerful time. When I pray over the microphone, I have my eyes open, and I'm looking at hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bikers with their hands extended up to the sky, lifted up in surrender and worship to God. It's very humbling to me and very emotionally moving, because I know that this is, for many of them, probably most of them, this is their most intense, deepest expression of their faith, and they're often so thankful that they have an event that's centered around something that they love, motorcycling, but it points to something, a creator who loves them, who's given the ability to them to ride motorcycles and enjoy that, but they understand that there's more to it than that they were made to know God. And time of prayer, it's about 5, maybe 7 minutes, where I will lead people in a prayer asking God for protection over them for the coming year. But we go even farther than that. We pray for God's provision in their lives. Maybe they need a job. Maybe they have a relationship with their wife or husband or kids that needs to be repaired. Then we also pray for God's presence to go with them. That this wouldn't just be a once-a-year deal, but it would be them recognizing and being open to God's work in their life until we see Him again next year at Motorcycle Sunday.
When I see the hand on the shoulder, the prayer, it is the conviction. The person say, I love you. This is the love of Christ. Let me put my hand on your shoulder to know that you're not alone. You have somebody that near you that cares. You're not by yourself. Yeah, no, that's one thing about Motorcycle Sunday. It's to see the people out there that he is using me again to undertake the things that are needed to be said, to be done. If there is a question, I can take care of that problem. I can show them the peacefulness that I have, that they can't have. All they got to do is want to try.